This is my desk setup built for gaming. Today I'm going through a full desk setup review. I'm going to go through my desk, peripherals, and lighting. The desk itself is an IKEA Alex Karlby unit paired with the IKEA Karlby countertop supported with sofa legs. This combo is super popular for a good reason. It's extremely sturdy, looks clean, and gives a ton of space. For the keyboard, I'm using Logitech 915 wireless keyboard. It's slim, wireless, and has a really clean design, perfect for both gaming and everyday use. The switches are low-profile GL mechanical switches, which make typing faster and more comfortable, especially for longer sessions. For the mouse, I'm using a Logitech G502 X Plus wireless. This mouse is the updated version of the G502. Battery life is amazing, up to 120 hours without RGB and around 37 hours with RGB on. You also get Lightspeed wireless optical mechanical hybrid switches for faster clicks and also a full customizable button layout. Powering everything is my Lenovo Legion Y740 gaming laptop. It's got an Intel i7, a GTX 1660 Ti, 16GB of RAM, and both SSD and HDD storage. It handles gaming and multitasking very well. It handles 1080p gaming at high settings really well and pairs perfectly with my 144Hz monitor for smooth gameplay. It also has a lot of RGB lighting on the computer. The computer display is a HD 144Hz display, which is perfect for competitive gaming. My main display is the LG 27-inch gaming monitor. The size is perfect for both gaming and productivity. It is super smooth for fast-paced games, since it has a 144Hz display. The refresh rate makes everything feel super smooth, whether I'm gaming, scrolling, or moving windows around. Once you go to higher refresh rate, it's hard to go back. The colors look clean and vibrant without being oversaturated, which is great for both games and everyday use. Blacks look deep and the text stays sharp, which really helps during long study sessions. The monitor is mounted on an adjustable desk mount, which frees up space and lets me position the monitor exactly where I want it. I also appreciate the 27-inch size for multitasking. I can easily have notes on one side and a browser or code editor on the other side without feeling cramped. What I really like about this monitor is how balanced it is. It works great for gaming, but also excellent for productivity like studying, coding, or watching content. For the audio, I'm running a Logitech G560 speakers, which sync with lighting and add a lot of atmosphere. These speakers feature Logitech Light Sync, which means that lighting can react to your game, video, or music in real time. It turns your setup into more of an experience than just a place to sit. I have a Google Home Mini to control all the lights. When I need immersion or late night gaming, I use the SteelSeries Arctic 7P wireless headphones. The sound quality on these are very well balanced. One of the best things about the Arctic 7P is that it's wireless, which keeps the desk clean and clutter-free. I can wear these for long gaming or study sessions without feeling uncomfortable. The built-in microphone is clear and clean for voice and chat and calls. One useful piece of gear is a wireless charger. Instead of fumbling with cables, I set my phone down on the stand and it's charged instantly. One of my favorite decorative elements in this setup is the IKEA pegboard. I use the pegboard for storage and as a display piece. I mounted one of my keyboards for a cool aesthetic. I also have glowy light strip behind the pegboard. This kind of backlighting adds a floating effect to the pegboard, which looks amazing on camera and in person. The glowy light strips are fully customizable. I can change the colors, brightness, and effect depending on the mood using the app. The IKEA pegboard is very modular and super clean. I also have a Lamborghini poster that ties in the setup. The keyboard on the pegboard is a G512 Logitech keyboard. One of the biggest visual highlights of the setup has to be the Nanoleaf panels on the wall. I'm using 15 Nanoleaf light panels that change the space completely. What I love most is how customizable they are. I can switch between clean static colors for studying or full RGB animation for gaming. They also have music and screen reactive modes, so the panels can pulse with sound or react to whatever is happening on the screen. Everything controlled through the app or the voice commands using my Google Home Mini. The Nanoleaf panels are one of those upgrades that instantly elevate the setup. One of the most fun parts of this setup has to be the racing wheel. I'm using the Logitech G29 racing wheel, and this completely changes the way racing feels. The G29 has force feedback, so it can actually feel the road, bumps, curbs, and resistance when turning. It also comes with responsive pedals, which makes accelerating, braking feel way more natural compared to triggers on the controller. The racing wheel adds a whole new layer to the setup. I like that I can mount it when I'm racing and remove it when it's done, so it doesn't permanently take over the desk. Another key part of the lighting in this setup is the glowy light strips underneath the desk. The light strips add depth to the room by separating the desk from the wall. Everything is controlled through the glowy app, so I can adjust the light right from the phone or the remote. Some accessories I have on my desk is the Ferrari F1 car. Also have some of the F1 Lego collection. So that's my full desk setup. What I really like about the setup is how versatile it is. It works just as well for studying and productivity as it does for gaming and entertainment. If you enjoyed the desk setup review, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what should I upgrade next. Thanks for watching.